Alrighty, so good morning everyone, and welcome to the stream at London Heathrow Airport. Just going to wait for things to kick in, but as of now, A380 second in line, and the A350 is next up. Alright, so good morning or afternoon, wherever you might be. At 11:02 currently to capture some of the arrivals and some departures. So very warm welcome to all of our viewers. Obviously the stream is just kicking in, so we'll let everyone join up. Let's see, MaxJet. Good morning to you, saying do we do departures on this channel? Indeed we do. Just whatever plane you'd like me to focus on, just let me know. Obviously today the airport is using runway 27 left for the departing traffic, so we can just about see them lift off in the distance, and we can see them banking off in the skies. So yeah, if you've got any aircraft that you'd like us to focus on today, just please do let me know. So today, views of runway 27 right, that's the arriving runway, so all of the arrivals and the touchdowns are going to be taking place on this runway. Perfect views, nice and close up. We'll just watch this BA A380 and its touchdown into London Heathrow. Beautiful touchdown there from the BA A380. You can see there, nice and smooth, but very, very floaty. That's a nice capture there. All right, let's read some of the live chat messages. All right, Martin Organ, good morning to you over in Bustleton in Western Australia. Hope you're doing very well. Let's see, Plane Man, good morning to you. Thanks for joining. Michael Singh, good morning to you, saying hello from a freezing heavy wind Melbourne. Well, it's nice and warm here at London Heathrow, I must say. I've got a vest jacket on, and I must say I am feeling very warm. We were expecting about 90% precipitation of rain, but that doesn't seem to be the case anymore. But yeah, generally it is very warm here. I'll get to a weather update very, very soon after the next couple of arrivals. Obviously we've got loads of traffic, so I'm just trying to sort of manage out when and where I'm going to be obviously discussing the weather info, as it is very, very busy here at London Heathrow. Speaking of, the BA 777 up next. So those are the views of the departing Action MaxJet. So you could just about see them in the sky there. So yeah, any departures, just let us know. This is the A320 that's being moved around. Abraham Parks, good morning to you, saying how are you, Danny? Doing very well, thank you. Just enjoying the weather, as I was saying earlier. It's very nice to be back at London Heathrow. I know we've been quite quiet lately, especially this week, but yeah, obviously we are trying to plan some more live streams for the future. Right. So this here looks like the 787. Alright, so we've got the pushback of a United. I think that's a Boeing 777. Sam of the Dragons, good morning to you, saying nice smooth landing to start us off. Indeed it was. Nice and smooth. A couple of the pilots here floating quite a bit. It's not much wind. It seems as if there's a gap between the next arrival after this one, so I'll give you a weather update after this 77 landing. We'll be doing obviously some info as to what and where the arriving jet is coming from, so just let this one load. Let's see. Alright, so is this the one? I'm not too sure. No, it's not. Okay, yeah, I'll give you some info on that just after the touchdown. Alright, so that was a 787-8 Dreamliner from Nashville. That's a 7 hour and 51 minute long journey held by British Airways. And the 787 is actually registered Golf Zulu Bravo Juliet Bravo. That is GZBJB. Let's do a quick weather update just before the next arrival. Okay, so currently you've got no VFR warnings. We have 10 kilometers of visibility. We have got a ceiling of clouds at around 4,000 feet today. We've got 8 knots of wind blowing in the eastern direction, and temperatures of around 25 degrees, 25 to 20 really. It does vary, especially with the wind. So next up, coming from Cincinnati, is this Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner, operated by British Airways. That's on a 7 hour and 47 minute long flight, in case you're wondering. And the reg on board this ship today is going to be Golf Zulu Bravo Juliet Delta. That is GZBJD. Nice touchdown there. Alright, so we've got three aircraft in line for arrivals. Get my my tongue muddled up already. Yes, so we're 3 in line for arrivals. Let's see, Abraham Park saying inbound in the British Airways A321 from Paris on a flight of 40 minutes. Well, thank you, Abraham Parks. Looks to be as if you're enjoying the membership emojis. Fantastic stuff. Obviously, if you're a member, you get exclusive emojis, so feel free to use them. Saves you having to type all of the long airliners' names. Alright, let's see. This is the A321 from Paris, as Abraham Parks was saying. And that's the A321 CEO. It's the current engine option. Let's see, next up we've got another arrival. This looks to be another British Airways aircraft. Alright, so this is the British Airways A320-200 or CEO from Belfast. That's a exactly 1 hour long journey today. And the reg on board this jet today is going to be Golf Echo Uniform Bravo. Let's see, you got a BA 777 on finals now. Yes, sorry, so it's the BA 777-200 registered Golf Victor India Bravo. That is GVIIB, and it's coming all the way over from I think that's Nassau. I'm not too sure how you pronounce it. Alright, well there's the Delta A330, that's the 300, you can tell by the winglets. Obviously on the A330 Neos, the winglets are actually more curved, almost as if they're A350s. Let's see, here's the Virgin Atlantic 787 on its pushback. That's going to be moved into parking. And Regan, good morning to you. How are you doing? Thanks for joining us today. Alright, so next up is going to be a BA A320-200, and this one's from Dublin, but a 1 hour long journey. touchdown there from the A320. Quite a common aircraft we see here at London Heathrow. I must say though, the A320neos are actually much more popular than the A320 CEOs. It's quite nice to see that many airliners are going for the more efficient route. So our next up this time is going to be a BA A319, and that's coming from Brussels, and it's 41-minute long journey. The aircraft today is going to be registered Golf Echo Uniform Oscar Alpha, that is GEUOA. So this year the BA 787, that's just being moved into parking. Quite a few jets actually today being moved into parking, just to make way for some of the more international flights. So we've been doing a few afternoon live streams last week. And it's quite different to the morning ones, I must say, because, well, in the morning you get quite a few United jets, and they're mostly the 767s either in the evening or the afternoon. We don't get too many of them, so it's nice to have them back. Look at that lovely smooth touchdown there. Get head on with this 787. In fact, you've got the BA 777 also being moved into parking right behind. You can just about see the engines of it. Of course, the tail. So we've got an arrival inbound. See plenty of traffic here. This is the Boeing 787 Dreamliner. I think that's the 9 Dreamliner actually, and obviously operated by British Airways. So we'll focus on these two jets as we wait for our next arrival. And I'll give you some information on that actually. Let's see. So it's going to be the Virgin Atlantic A350 1000 arriving from Orlando. That's an 8-hour-long journey held by the A350. That's registered Golf Victor Bravo Oscar Bravo, that is GVBOB, and this jet is actually relatively late by about 2 hours, I believe. Just don't imagine the passengers on board this flight to be too happy after they touch down. So the United 767 is actually holding short for the 2 jets that are being moved into parking. So it's supposed to be taxiing right next to all of the other United jets, which Abraham Parks had actually pointed out, which is right here. But obviously these 2 jets are blocking the way, so taking the taxiway, will be exiting now. So Abraham Parks saying the British Airways A380s inbound from Washington at 11:36, so about 14 minutes from now. Got plenty of A380s today actually. We've got the Qatar A380 from Doha. We've got a couple of Emirates A380s as well from Dubai as usual. A couple of British Airways A380s as well. Don't think we'll see the Singapore A380 today, as I believe that comes a bit later. But as you can tell, you know, quite the variety of A380s today. So if you are an A380 lover and like the close-up landing action, you know, just stick with us. And obviously you'll see loads of them here at London Heathrow this year. The A320neo, operated by British Airways. And so some of you might be wondering why that's in a different colour scheme to obviously this one. That's because it's a special livery. It's named the British Airways Better World livery. And JC saying good morning from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Hello our friends in England. Well, good morning. Thanks for joining us. We hope you enjoy this this London Heathrow Airport action. Loads of jets to see. I'd assume quite different to what you'd see over in the airports in America or the US. But yeah, thanks for joining us, and we hope you're enjoying the live stream. It's the Eurowings A319. So the Virgin Atlantic A350 now taxiing right in front of us. So we've got an arrival inbound, which is very near the touchdown zone, but I'll give you some quick info on it. It's the United Airlines Boeing 767-300 on its 7-hour and 6-minute long journey from, let's see, Washington. And here is the 767-300. So the Virgin Atlantic A350 1000. Lovely stuff. Look at that, nice and close to the action. Next up is going to be the Kuwait Airlines A330-800. That's the a neo version, not the 900 though, it's the 800. And this one's going to be arriving from Kuwait City on its 6-hour and 12-minute long journey, where the registration on board this A330 neo is going to be 9 Kilo Alpha Papa Golf. And nice and bumpy nose gear on board that Kuwait Airways A330. You can see they're jumping quite a bit after touchdown. Nevertheless, a lovely livery. I do like it very, very much. Let's see, Conrad Milson saying love the stream, but you need to up the volume quite low. Thanks so much for the feedback, and obviously we're very happy that you've joined us today. We will definitely review that most likely after the stream. We'll try and get our tech guy on it now. Yeah, perhaps some people are saying that the volume seems fine for everyone else, so perhaps it is on your end, but obviously we will definitely review that, because we do want to sort out any issues that we encountered during the in the stream. We are obviously in a bid to constantly upgrade and improve our content, so you know, any suggestions would be appreciated. Let's see, the United 767 up next. Let's see, Sabira, good morning to you. Thanks for joining. How are you doing? And yeah, Conrad saying just comparing it to the other streamer who is currently on. Yeah, just yeah, sorry about that. If the sound is affecting the stream, obviously we will definitely take on that feedback and try and improve wherever we can. So yeah, thank you, Conrad. JC with the $20 American dollar donation. Thank you so much, saying thanks for such amazing views this morning. Well, thank you so much for your support. Nice and early on. It's great to see that you're enjoying the stream so far. Loads of action here. But yeah, big thank you for being a supporter of the channel, JC. Let's see, Paul Martin, good morning to you. Gadget, good morning from Cardiff. How's the weather in Cardiff? Has it gotten any better? As we had left for London Heathrow, it was pouring down. Nice and warm here at London Heathrow, so yeah, just let us know of the weather, Gadget. But nevertheless, thanks for all of our viewers. Well, thanks to all of the people that are joining us today. Let's see, this here is the United 787 Dreamliner from LAX. That's a 10-hour-long journey. So next up is going to be the, oh, there's a BA 380. I think that's going to be heading for departure. Anyway, as I was saying, the next arrival is going to be the Middle Eastern Airways, or the MEA A321neo. And that's going to be arriving from Beirut, and it's 4 hour and 35 minute long journey. The reg on board this jet today is going to be Tango 7, Mike Echo 4. And so Gadget saying the weather at Cardiff is not raining but overcast, so pretty much the same here at London Heathrow. It's just very warm here. So this Virgin Atlantic A350 has done a whole loop, and he's come back to face the same point he had come from. So I don't know where he's going. I think he might have taken the wrong taxi route. Not sure if you could see that, but you can see a fourth aircraft turning into approach here at London Heathrow. So there's a train of 5 aircrafts now, including this one that's on finals and about to touch down. Let me just dial in the focus. So the MEA A321neo. Let's see how these pilots perform landing here at runway 27 right. And Paul Martin saying, is that rain clouds down there? It indeed is. The weather here in the UK is a bit unpredictable, so you've got obviously umbrellas at the go, just to make sure none of our gear gets ruined in this rain. We were expecting rain throughout the whole period of our stream, but obviously it is not raining now, and I don't think it will be. But obviously the clouds aren't looking too promising. Let's not jinx it. But as of now, it's looking pretty good. What's that? Looks like a Lufthansa jet. I'm not too sure though. Let's check. No, it's not. It's the Aegean A321neo from Athens. That's a 3 hour and 25 minute long journey, and the A321neo is actually registered Sierra X-ray. Let's see, November Alpha Delta. Stunning livery there from Aegean Airlines. The old one wasn't too much of a fan of it, I must say. I think they've done a very good job redesigning it. Let's see, so it looks to be a 777 up next. Alright, so it's the American Airlines Boeing 777-300 from LAX, Los Angeles. That's a 10-hour long journey once again, and the aircraft's going to be registered November 721 Alpha November. So it looks like another heavy aircraft. This one's going to be a special livery up next. Let's try and focus in on it. So it's going to be the British Airways Boeing 777 with the Festival of Creativity livery. So this jet is going to be registered Golf Yankee Mike Lima. That is GYMML. And Layla Bergman, good morning to you, or good afternoon, wherever you are. Thanks for joining us. The BA up next. And Paul Martin saying those clouds look very ominous there. Indeed they do. You can just about see in the background an aircraft turning into approach at runway 27 right. Alright, so we've got a BA A380 on departure, just caught a glimpse of it, so we'll focus on the ATC tower until we see it pop out. In fact, we'll zoom out quite a bit there. So a train of 3 aircrafts now to arrive here at runway 27 right at London Heathrow. We'll catch a glimpse of that as well before the arrivals, but the A380's got to come quick. So Abraham Park saying it's supposed to rain at 12. Let's see, there's the BA 380, the King of the Skies departure. That's from runway 27 left. I mean, look at those clouds, they are not looking too nice. Alright, well, this is going to be another special livery, and it's going to be a 757, quite a special jet here at London Heathrow. Not very many airliners operate it. In fact, I think Icelandair is the only one that operates it, and it's going to be the 100 Years of Independence one. Gosh, that's a beauty. That is a stunning livery there. You can see the Iceland, or the Icelandic flag that's painted on the 757. So as I was saying, the 757, quite a rare aircraft here at London Heathrow. Obviously, Icelandair, the only main operators of the jet, I do believe at least. So correct me if I'm wrong. But that with a special livery looks amazing. See, the 757s don't seem to be lasting very long anymore. Most airliners are starting to retire them. However, we've got airliners such as DHL who still use them for cargo purposes. So it's still in use, but it's not something you'd see quite often, especially here at London Heathrow. But the 787 up next. Alright, so the lights on board this Cathay Pacific jet are actually on. Doesn't seem as if it's going to be heading out anywhere, as the stair truck is still attached. So I'd assume someone's left them on, or it's going to be moving into parking. But the cargo doors on board the United 767 that is just parked there are actually open. That is a usual sighting here at London Heathrow. Let's see, Paul Martin saying, great shot of the A380 in front of them dark clouds. Yeah, that was quite a nice shot, especially looking at those, not those, but those 4 engines climbing, or just holding that metallic tube that lifts the jet up into the sky. It's a very nice shot. Let's see, up next is going to be the American Airlines Boeing 777. And this here is arriving from Phoenix, in case you're wondering. Alright, so that was a nice follow. Very loud reverse thrust on board that 777. Actually, we've got rain, I think. Just felt a raindrop, but we'll see if that gets heavy. I might have to get the umbrella out. Anyway, the BA A380 up next. We've got Declan Dolan. Good morning to you, saying the A380 is on the radar in the BA maintenance. I actually noticed that as well as I was looking at the arrivals, and I can't quite see it. I can see the Virgin Atlantic hangar and it being open, but I can't see the BA jet. But anyway, the A380 up next. Let's see, Abraham Park saying 2 minutes away, the A380. It's right here. Layla saying, I love BA livery. I do like it as well. It is very nice and colourful. See, I think it could be better, but as of now, we'll just deal with it. It's quite nice. Let's see, Declan saying that the BA A380 on the ground's gone again. I don't imagine it'll be heading out today. Could do though. Would be nice to capture it. We've got the Icelander and the special livery up here. That is a beauty. What a livery that is. Let's see, Declan saying stormy looking sky to the west. Indeed it is. The weather is scaring me right now. It isn't looking too good. Alright, the next arrival, once again, another BA 777. Alright guys, so bear with me for a moment. I'm just getting the umbrella out. It's starting to rain. So the American Airlines that's being towed into parking. Right, lovely. So yes, we're still going to be streaming, Darren, don't worry. Let's see, Kevin Jackson saying storm front coming through very soon, take care and cover up. Well, obviously welcome to the stream, Kevin, and yeah, we are aware it's starting to rain here at London Heathrow, so we've got our umbrellas out. We shouldn't worry too much. I don't think the rain is going to be that bad, but obviously we are protected by the umbrella, so no plans to end the stream just yet. Obviously if the rain does get significant and it's really strong, then we might have to, but as of now we're still here streaming on. Darren saying we have rain on the south side of the airfield. Yeah, it's starting to come down here. Let's see. Declan saying just checked on the weather app, you'll need more than an umbrella. I think we've got a spare in the back, so we might use two. You never know. But as of now, we're doing just fine. But yeah, once again, thank you for the weather update. This here is going to be the BA 320 Neo landing at runway 27 right. So this here, the Virgin Atlantic A330-300 that is, and that's being moved once again into parking. So the next arrival is going to be the Boeing 777-300 operated by British Airways, and this jet's going to be arriving from LAX, Los Angeles, a 10-hour long journey. The third 10-hour long journey of the day, all from LAX as well. But the reg on board this jet is going to be Golf Sierra Tango Bravo Oscar, that is GSTBO. So that's the Virgin Atlantic A330. Nice close-up shot of it being moved around. Speaking of Virgin Atlantic, we've got a 7879 Dreamliner up next for the arrival. Let's see, Michelangelo, good morning to you, saying cool at the moment, Brawley's up. And Declan saying lightning in the same front. Got some severe weather conditions up next. Should make for some amazing shots actually. Let's see, Michelangelo saying really great video, really great clear video streaming, thanks. Well, no worries, glad to hear that you're enjoying it. Paul Martin saying let's all hit that like button for this awesome stream. Well, thank you Paul for encouraging the viewers. And the 757 there, still holding short, not too sure what he's waiting for. I'd assume an available gate. In fact, he's moving now. I can hear the engines roaring. Let's see. So yeah, obviously, as Paul was saying, if you're enjoying the stream, make sure to smash the like button, perhaps subscribe if you'd like to support us. Obviously, we've got social pages that you can find in our About page or description of the live stream. So you can support us through there. Of course, membership is available as well, but that is optional. You get specific perks that only members can access. But yeah, your support is really appreciated, guys. So make sure to smash the buttons. Let's see, Juan saying going to Manchester Runway Visitor Park on the 10th of July with my class of school end of the year trip. Well, make sure to bring a camera because you'll find some amazing shots at the Runway Visitor Park. Actually, we were there last time and we had gathered some great footage. But yeah, have a great trip, Juan. So that's the BA A320-200 from Amsterdam. Yes, so sorry about that, just left the camera nice and still as I was protecting some of our gears. So that's the Air Baltic A220. So from Zurich is the Air Baltic and where it's coming from, and the reg on board that A220-300 is actually going to be YLABA, that is Yankee Lima Alpha Bravo Alpha. And I'd just like to welcome our viewers to the live stream. Hope you guys are all enjoying it. Obviously make sure to comment below if you are enjoying the stream, and obviously make sure to comment down below what jet you'd like to see. I'm repeating myself quite a bit because I'm lost for words, especially streaming in this rain. Alright, so let's see. Declan Dolan saying the Singapore A380 is on the radar right in front of us. In fact, I can see the tail there. That's going to be heading up for departure at runway 27 left. So thanks for that, Declan. Let's see. 777 Paul saying recently came across your channel. Very impressed. Well, thank you. And we're glad that you're enjoying, obviously, the content that we're providing. We're obviously striving to do our best as... obviously, if possible. I know we've been a bit quiet this week, but we are planning for some more streams in the future. Not streaming just from a Saturday. We'd like to go back to what we were doing last week with about 3 streams weekly, 3 to 2 really. And London Heathrow is definitely going to be one of those airports that we'll keep coming back to because the action here is immaculate. I mean, look at that, the Air Baltic A220 nice and close to its taxi. Let's see, Paul Martin saying keep the camera on the arrival end of the runway. Looks nice weather that end. It definitely is. It's nice and light there, but it is getting much worse. So that's the BA A319. I do apologise if I'm not giving as much info as I usually would. I'm just trying to manage the camera gear and make sure none of it gets ruined in this weather as it is getting worse. Let's see, Paul Martin saying pretty hard rain now. It's definitely getting a bit worse. Patch saying what time does Air Force One arrive? I've not actually heard about that. I think that might be at London Stansted though, but I'm not too sure about that, Patch. Let's see, KTD saying, hey, my friend flies for WestJet. Oh, well, you'll be happy to know that we've just captured that. I think we might see its taxi. Nah, never mind, it's gone the other way. So, yeah, no taxiing action for that, I'm afraid. There's the Air Belgium A330-900, which is actually a rare aircraft that we see here at London Heathrow. This has been in action for about a week now, and it's operating on behalf of British Airways. Another BA A319 that was. Let's see. So yeah, as I was saying, Air Belgium, not a very, very popular airline here at London Heathrow, but the livery is really, really nice. I do like it quite a bit. It's a shame that they don't operate at London Heathrow too much. Obviously, it is being leased out, so that's why we see it. Let's see, Kevin Laywood, good morning to you, saying a bit of information, please, if anyone can help. I'm coming to London Heathrow on the 17th of July for 2 nights complete. I'm looking for the best hotel for me to book. grateful for any help. Well, we'd recommend the Renaissance Hotel, especially for the viewpoint. I mean, we are here at the Renaissance in front of the car park, and if you're standing inside the hotel room, you're expecting some really great views. So that's the Brussels Airlines A320 special livery. Really, really nice. This is going to be operating quite a bit here at London Heathrow. Obviously, Brussels have based this jet for the day, so we might see it depart very soon and perhaps arrive later on in the stream. Yeah, but as I was saying, Kevin, the views from the Renaissance are fantastic. The staff have always been nice to us. And I think generally the Renaissance is a really great hotel to look at. Perhaps Premier Inn as well, that's a good one. But yeah, I'd recommend perhaps going on Google Maps and finding hotels nearby, especially if you want a good view of the runway. Yeah, Kevin, I hope that helped. Let's see, Max saying, landing into London Heathrow next Tuesday, flight lands into 12:30. We'll shine the light at the window so the viewers can see. Then departing London Heathrow to go to Dallas at 9:30 in the morning. Well, Max, have a great trip. And you'll definitely enjoy it out of London Heathrow. Lots to see, plenty of action. Paul Martin saying the Air Force One is due at Stansted between 6 p.m. and midnight. Well, thanks for that, Paul. I was just about to focus on the Brussels special livery, but in fact we've got an arrival. It's going to be an A330. And yeah, Kevin, no worries. Let's see. Shabby Dave, good morning or evening to you, saying good evening from Melbourne, Australia. If it was windy, sorry, I can't speak today. If it was as windy there as it is here, I would make for some great landings. Well, the rain is starting to stop, but I'm going to assume that it's going to be going on right afterwards. So we should be getting some wet sprays from the runway and the arriving jets. But that is all dependent on the rain and the precipitation of it here at London Heathrow. But it would be nice for some windy arrivals. Yorkshire Flyer, good morning to you. And Kevin, that is, it is indeed Premier Inn Bath Road. But yeah, I would recommend obviously going on YouTube and perhaps typing in Premier Inn London Heathrow viewpoint if you'd like, obviously a runway view, just to make sure that is what you're looking for. But yeah, Trevor Dexter saying so many United jets I see. They are very, very popular here at London Heathrow in the morning. Not so much in the evening, you'd see about 1 to 2. But yeah, loads of them sitting out here. They should be departing very soon at runway 27 left, so you might catch a few of them. mostly United 767s and a few 777s and 787s. Let's see, Declan Dolan saying Emirates A380 is just about to cross the Essex coast. Well, thanks for that. Paul Martin saying your rain is moving north now to Luton. Thanks a lot. Well, we're not controlling it, but obviously we are sorry if you're dealing with the rain that we've had to experience here at London Heathrow. And Paul, I might have blown the wind into the Luton direction, but I'm not going to say anything more than that. And let's see, Katie saying, oh look, there's another United. Let's see, Tim, good morning to you. Or, well, actually, it's good afternoon now. It is 12 o'clock here in the United Kingdom, which you can see at the bottom right-hand corner of the stream or the view. Thanks for joining us. Doing very well, thank you, Tim, and yourself. And Jaden, good afternoon to you. Doing very, very well, thank you. And you, Robert Cox. Good afternoon to you. Hope you're doing very well. And VJ, good afternoon to you. Saying, wow, is this JFK? So many Uniteds. Well, yeah, not too sure how to respond to that. It is very, very popular with the United jets. Just generally with the American jets. I mean, you've got so many BAs arriving from, obviously, the US and Virgin Atlantics. And I know they're not American airliners, but obviously loads of airliners that operate here do fly the US routes. And so that's the BA A320 CEO, just arrived at runway 27 right. Here's another United. I mean, they just keep coming. Oh wait, what's that? It's a departure. I think that's the Singapore A380. We just missed that, but we can just about see it. Obviously banking to the left, heading to Singapore, I believe. Let's see, so that's the BA 777 that's just taxiing in front of us now. It's going to be the 200 variant. Obviously you could tell by the jet having only 4 doors on the side. Alright, so Gabby EM saying, what's the best livery you've spotted? Mine is the Emirates Expo livery of the A380. Well, we actually have seen that during our last stream. It was really amazing to catch. It's such colourful. It's going to be the Iceland Air 100 Years of Independence livery. It was almost like the Icelandic flag all over the aircraft. It was really, really nice, and it's on board the 757, which is really nice to see once again. So I think I'd say that one. It's either that or the Dubai Expo. And RMZBTW, no worries. Just about caught that Singapore A380. In fact, it might be visible, right? Is that it? Yes, there is, and another shot of the Singapore A380. You can barely see it. It is nice and cloudy here at London Heathrow. I say nice, I'm not enjoying it too much, but it is what it is. We've got to deal with the average UK weather. Let's see. Kevin saying, I count 13 United aircraft on stand and one over by the hangar. Very unusual to get that many build up at once. I'd assume we've got a couple of delays as well here at London Heathrow. The traffic is quite hectic. I apologise for the blur upon the touchdown of that BA A319. I think I focused on it a bit too late, and so the camera was struggling to actually pick it up. There's the Air Belgium A330-900, and for the new viewers, operating on behalf of British Airways. And up next, the Air Canada 787. Declan Dolan saying the lovely ITA Airways about to turn for finals. We'll definitely capture that arrival. I do like the ITA Airways livery myself. It's nice and metallic. In fact, it's metallic blue, which is really nice. It's quite unique to the airline. I do fancy it much more than the ITA Airways old livery. And Shabby saying, wow, lots of birds. Well, I don't know if you can hear that, but the ground crew vehicle has just come down here and scared the birds away. But I'm sure they'll return. They always do. And Jed Mister saying the Airbell looks nice and clean, even from that distance. Well, thank you so much. Glad to hear that you're enjoying the picture quality. Actually, we've got the ability to go 4K. It's just the matter of the internet here at London Heathrow. We're positive that 4K would look amazing on the stream, but obviously the internet here at London Heathrow is a bit unsteady, I guess you could say, or unstable, and it's you know, not worth the risk of it crashing midway. But yeah, just sticking to the usual 1080p and just constantly improving our picture quality until the Wi-Fi is stable enough to go 4K. And Katie, the WestJet 787 for you. I know you've got a friend that operates them, so you know, here it is just for you. And let's see, 777 Paul saying yet another. And the lovely livery there. Simply amazing. Let's see, so Jedmeister saying pretty much MCD's Wi-Fi. It is pretty much the same, except for the London Wi-Fi has the special perks of crashing midway through a stream, and that is pretty occasional. But yeah. So you're also saying, what's the best looking plane you've seen? Yeah, so as I was saying, the Dubai Expo livery, I'd say, or the Icelandair 100 Years of Independence livery. But the BA Better World livery does look quite nice. I do like it quite a bit as well. And so Declan saying 380s on finals. I'm definitely looking out for it. Can't quite see it just yet. We've got an aircraft in front of it, so we'll watch that as well. The American Airlines Boeing 777 making its way over to us. Not sure why. He never usually takes this taxi route, but I'd assume he's going around due to something blocking the taxiway. Most likely another plane. And lots of traffic, isn't there? Indeed there is. It is pretty usual though for London Heathrow. It's very, very busy. Nice and close up with this American Airlines Boeing 777. It's the 300 variant as well. Those nice engines. And the not American Airlines, the Airbus A380, I think I see it. It's first in line for arrival. Go and check. And sorry about that, just trying to get this thing, the umbrella, held together. There it is, the A380. And I do apologise if I'm a bit late in replying to the live chat messages. It's just that I'm not aware of if the internet is still good or not, so we were just checking it out because my phone's internet, which is obviously a different SIM card, it just crashed, so wasn't exactly able to check any of the data or any of the live chat messages out, but I will do so after this the A380's arrival. And so it's going to be the Emirates A380 from Dubai. Really nice landing there from the Emirates A380. A bit floaty, but generally a very, very nice one. Well, alrighty there. So just gonna read the live chat messages as we wait for the next couple of arrivals. Okay, so we've got let's see. Okay, Shanwa Zaman, good afternoon to you, saying nice guys. Well, thank you so much. Also, good afternoon to our new viewers that are just joining us now. It's raining at the moment here at London Heathrow, so we will get some wet spray action, hopefully, if the rain continues. Jedi Master saying, I live an hour or two away from the East Mids airport. I've only been there once, and it wasn't that busy there, to be honest. In fact, I looked at the arrival schedule for that airport the other day, and I did want to do a live stream there at some point just to see all of the cargo jets, but as you just said, you know, the traffic wasn't as busy as I would have hoped, especially compared to airports such as London Heathrow, so we really didn't bother. Perhaps when it gets a bit more busier. Let's see, RMZ BTW Tech saying, what's your favorite airline? Definitely Lufthansa. Just nothing wrong with the Lufthansa service, and I think it is one of the best airlines that there is around. Yeah, but Emirates is quite a popular one as well. And speaking of the devil, right here, runway 27 right arrival with a nice Wookiee howl from those A320 Neo engines. Really nice stuff. And Kevin Jackson saying, just what they need, another United. And Kevin saying, looks like they've run out of stands for them. It does seem so, because the United jets have been, well, at least this one has been holding for quite a bit. I do think that we've got a few delays around here, and so some of them haven't been able to get out into the sky. Just plenty of traffic on the ground, both United jets, and they're both 7879 Dreamliners. And Mahmood, good afternoon to you. Thanks for joining us. And Mr. Big Daz, good afternoon to you as well. How you doing? Kevin Pride saying West Midlands only seems to get busy after 10 o'clock at night, and you see that's the issue. Going at that time, you won't exactly have any light, and so obviously the cameras will struggle to capture anything. I think it's all a matter of traffic, really. If the traffic is busy, we'll definitely go down there at least once for a stream. But if it's not, then we may as well hold off to avoid boring all of you. And Trevor also saying, I think EMA comes alive at night. And yeah, Tim confirming that as well. Right, we've got an arrival inbound. And so Jamie asking what my opinion of Qantas is. Well, I think Qantas is a fantastic airline. I mean, they operate here at London Heathrow twice with the 787 and an A380, and generally it seems as if they're a good airline based off of what I've heard from them. But obviously on the Planespotting viewpoint, we've been here at London Heathrow, and the amount of times we've caught them arrive at the airport quite late is quite a bit of a shame, really. I mean, once we caught the Qantas A380 about 5 hours late, I think it was. It was either 5 to 6 hours late, which wasn't amazing. But I think generally the service on board Qantas is really good. Obviously, I can't really tell you for sure my opinions on them, as I've never flown them, but I do aspire to fly them at least once at some point. And that's the BA A320neo. And the Canadian viewers will love this one, the Air Canada 777-300. That's just going to be taxiing right in front of us now as well. Right, so Captain Dream YT, good afternoon to you. Nirmal saying, when Air India departing? I am not too sure, but if anyone lets me know of when the next Air India will be heading out of, I will make sure to focus on it. The next aircraft that's going to be arriving, though, is going to be the British Airways 7878 Dreamliner from Baltimore. The reg on board that jet's going to be Golf Zulu Bravo Juliet Charlie. That is GZBJC, and we'll focus on it now, actually. That was a nice touchdown there from the BA 787. And the next jet is going to be an A330-900. That's the Neo jet, and it's going to be operated by Virgin Atlantic, with the reg being Golf Victor Lima Delta Yankee, GVLDY, and the aircraft will be arriving from Tampa on its 8-hour and 37-minute long journey. So that's the next arrival. We'll wait to focus on that. We'll just focus on the ground aircraft, as the A330 is quite a distance away. We'll read the chat in the meantime. Tim saying, if you went to East Midlands and it got quiet there, you could always do a little song and dance to keep viewers interested and not to get bored, Danny. Well, first I'd have to learn to sing, because I know my voice isn't too amazing. I think I'd scare off the viewers generally if I started singing midstream. But thanks, Tim, for the suggestion. If London Heathrow ever gets very quiet and empty, which I don't see that happening in the next few years, I'll be sure to sing and dance. Perhaps during today's runway inspection, actually. There you go, the landing there from the A330-900 and then the Air Canada 787 on the opposite side of the airfield. That's going to be heading up to runway 27 left for departure, and I assume a majority of these jets that are making their way over right in front of us. Speaking of this Emirates, this American 787, I think they're all going to be heading out for runway 27 left for a departure. Let's see. And Mabube saying, hi there, I'm from Iran, I'm glad to be here. Well, we are very glad to have you, and we hope you're enjoying these streams, so good afternoon to you. Tim saying, Air India due to Delhi, due away at 1:13, so about an hour from now, so we'll definitely focus on one of them if I realise that's going to be in the air. Let's see, nice shot of the Air Canada as it turns into the gate. Right, so I've got an arrival inbound. And so that's the Turkish Airlines A321neo from Istanbul. About a 4 to 6 hour long journey. Really depends on how fast you go. Say more 4 to 5 hours really. Right, so we've got the tail of the JetBlue A321neo, the Air Baltic A220-300, and the Brussels Airlines A320-200. Obviously, one special livery there, and that's from Brussels Airlines. I noticed that Brussels Airlines actually do send their special jets to London Heathrow quite often. It is really nice to see. And we've got an arrival inbound actually, so we'll focus on that. And the United 787-9 Dreamliner pulling into the stand, so one had gone out and one has gone in. Quite a bit of traffic over here. Not too sure what's going on. I think that 777, which has been there for about 30 minutes now, is just... he doesn't want to leave London Heathrow Airport. I think he's got some attachment issues, but we're not going to embarrass him too much. And Badu Han, good afternoon to you, saying British butters it. They always do. They do such a good job at landing these aircraft. is really good. And Yaswant saying any touchdown for India. Let's see. Okay, Nirmal saying when is the runway changing? So it won't be changing until 3 o'clock. That is 15 on the timer on the bottom hand right side. So obviously we'll be streaming until the runway changes, so we've got plenty of time for the stream. But yeah, they'll be using runway 27 left later on in the day at 3 p.m. for the arrivals, and then runway 27 right for the departures. But as of now, we've got arrivals for our runway. And Jamie saying, well, as an Australian, I've flown with British Airways and Aer Lingus and think they are the best in the world. British Airways are just the best between Sydney, Heathrow from an Aussie. Fantastic. Andreas, good afternoon to you. Hope you're doing very well. And Sean Hazelwood, welcome to Economy. We hope you enjoy the perks, and feel free to use all of our special member-only stickers. We've actually got an American Airlines sticker, but it's not out just yet. We're waiting for another slot. But what we do have is a Virgin Atlantic sticker, which let's see if we get Plane Man. Let's see if Plane Man can get a Virgin Atlantic sticker in the live chat. Also, we've got a Qatar A380 due at 12:50. That is 16 minutes time for those wondering. And what a beauty, Turkish Airlines. It is really nice. They've got such an amazing livery. It's really simple, but it is really nice. Not too sure what that grey sort of tail looking thing is, but it does match the red quite a bit. I remember actually catching the Turkish Airlines A350, and it was actually still in the colour scheme of the Aeroflot A350. So what happened there was it was supposed to be going to Aeroflot, but obviously due to the current circumstances, which we're not allowed to talk about on live, with what's going on in Russia, Turkish Airlines had actually taken possession of the A350 and had started operating it before they could actually paint it up. So we had an Aeroflot A350 that was operated by Turkish Airlines, which is nice. Let's see, Albert Silva, good afternoon to you, thanks for joining us. Sean saying, hi, I've just joined up. You're very knowledgeable with the aircraft. Well, thank you. And we're trying to be different from all of the other live streamers. We're trying to obviously give information out, obviously give weather updates and all of that sort of stuff about the aircraft. So we are obviously really happy to hear that you're enjoying the commentary. If there is anything we can improve on, please just let us know. Came in very fast there, the A320 CEO. And traffic on the ground is starting to build up with the JetBlue A321neo heading to runway 27 left. It's just pushed back, so that's going to be departing very soon. And the Turkish Airlines A321neo, which I'd assume is going to be taking his spot. He's just waiting for the JetBlue to get out of the way. And Katie saying standoff, LOL. Ken Finch, good afternoon to you, saying another prime spot for viewing. It is amazing here at London Heathrow. It's just a shame about the weather. It's being a bit of a pain, but we're enjoying it nonetheless. And Lottie Liu, good afternoon. How are you doing? Hope you're enjoying the stream. And Albert Silva, good afternoon. Great Saturday. It is indeed a great Saturday. Oh yeah. Pardon? Yeah, I can talk.
Are you Heathrow Live?
Yeah, we are actually. Aviation Hunters channel. We're live here at London Heathrow, of course.
Oh, wonderful.
Really? What time is that?
What time?
Yeah.
Same time.
Really?
In the car, he's staying with us for a week over there.
Yeah.
And he's had watch evidently watching me on a regular basis.
Really?
He's an aviation hunter.
Oh, well, that's great. That is great. But yeah, glad to hear that he's enjoying it, I guess, if he's watching us.
Would you have a quick chat with Miles, his son?
Yeah, sure, that's fine. Yeah. If he'd like to come down here, it would be amazing. Yeah. Just the first 2 steps would be fine. And sorry about that, guys. Just obviously talking to some of the fellow plane spotters that are with us here at London Heathrow. And Mike Wild, good afternoon to you, saying very clear photography. Well, we're glad you're enjoying it. Oh, what's up? Doing well?
This is Miles.
I'm Miles. I'm Danny from the Aviation Hunters team, currently live at London Heathrow now. Really? Yeah, it's fantastic. I mean, we're here at London Heathrow now, every Saturday as well. We try and come here as often as we can. So. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
I'm going to take a picture of the only guy working at the moment, and that's you. That's right. That's one.
Thank you. Well, it was great to meet you guys.
It was lovely to actually. I've never watched it. But they tell me about it.
It is very interesting when you get to sort of. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. As long as he's on the first couple of steps, he'll be fine.
Yeah, he's on the second step.
Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you.
Alright then, Cedra's son, good afternoon to you, saying weather looks better at Heathrow than it does Wycombe. Well, it's not too good. We're just being protected by the umbrella at the moment. It is pouring down though, it's not too bad. So that's the Iberia A320neo. And Nirmal saying, where is the traffic? British Airways and American jets. Well, we've got the United jets here. The American jets are far on the right. We can't exactly see them as well as these Uniteds that we've got right in front of us. But we have got a couple of arrivals inbound. Speaking of, we've got 3 actually. So I'll read you out the info on that. Yep. So nice follow through with the BA arrival. And it seems to me like it's an A320, I think. It could be an A319 actually, I'm not too sure. Didn't exactly get a good glimpse of its true size. Yeah, no worries. So that's the BA A380 that's being moved into parking. That won't be heading out to depart at runway 27 left, but it is visible, nice and clear. There's the 777 with the new United colour scheme. And let me know what your opinions are on this United livery. So what do you guys think? Do you like the new or old United livery? Because personally, I think I like this older one more. It's got a few more colours. It's not as bland as the just the plain blue, really. So that's the Air Serbia A319. That is one of the main aircraft in the Air Serbia fleet. So they've got a wide number of A319s, and then I think it's 2 A320s and then a couple of A330s that they actually operate. This is one of the daily Air Serbia flights that operate here at London Heathrow about this time, really. The United 787 right now. It's taxiing, but not too sure where to. And Asidra, it is indeed raining. We've just got an umbrella to protect us, just so the gear doesn't get ruined in the process of this stream. It's the 777 on departure there, and you've got an arrival actually. So that's the SAS, or the Scandinavian A320neo with the older livery. So you can see there we've got a standoff. Got a standoff with the 787 of Air Canada and the United Boeing 777. Not too sure what's going to be happening here, because the 777 is going to get out of the way for the Air Canada jet, which I assume is why this United aircraft is holding short. And I think this United 767 is going to be moving out of the way and being towed into parking to make way for that Air Canada 787. But that's all speculation. I'm not 100% sure. You never really know with what the air traffic controllers are doing out here. And so that's the Lufthansa A320neo. There it is, the United 767, a nice close-up pushback footage of the jet. Looking a bit scruffy, especially at the front doors. You can just about see the cargo door markings on the aircraft. Alright, so Andreas, we've got winds of 6 knots per hour at the moment. And it's, yeah, slowly increasing but also decreasing at times. So I'm not too sure what's going to happen with the wind. But the direction is changing slowly. And it's heading more of the southern direction. That's the BA 777 on its touchdown here into London Heathrow 27 right. Alrighty, so Declan Dolan saying Qatar A380 is on finals. We'll definitely focus on that when we get to see it. At the moment it is looking a bit too cloudy, so We haven't got views of it yet, but we will definitely capture that, so don't worry. Creamsicle Boy, good afternoon, good afternoon to you, saying this is crazy how much United there is here. It is indeed mind-blowing. I mean, there are so many United jets here. It is insane. Battling with British Airways for the aircraft traffic here at London Heathrow. So we've got a bit of traffic here. So we've got this United that's been holding for about 20 minutes now. The Lufthansa A320neo, which is going to have to go into park next to the Turkish jet, but it doesn't seem as if there's any room just yet for the Lufthansa aircraft. So I'm assuming he's going to be waiting for this 767 and the 777 in front. We've got an arrival inbound, so we'll watch that. So there's the Lufthansa A320neo, nice and close to the aircraft. So this is featuring the old livery, which I think our viewers like more than the new one, and we had that conversation during our last stream. A very warm welcome to our viewers. Got a Qatar A380 up next. So this is arriving from Doha. And a lovely arrival there from the Qatar A380. I'm afraid I can't check live chats at the moment. I will when I get the internet, because as of now the internet on my phone, which isn't affecting the stream, so don't worry, it is playing up quite a bit. So I'm just delayed on reading the messages. But that Qatar jet was fantastic. It was really nice. That was really, really nice. It's really nice to see a Qatar A380, because last week we didn't really see many of them. We saw the departure, but not exactly the arrival. So it is nice to get nice and close up. Really nice. So we've got a traffic of about 4 jets on the ground here. So this American Airlines Boeing 777, the United 787 behind it, or right next to it, shall I say, the Lufthansa A320neo, which is also waiting for its parking spot, and then the United 767, which is just pushed back. Well, not I say just, he has pushed back about 10 minutes ago, but he's not moving yet. Oh, we've got a loud engine start there. I'm not too sure if you can hear it, but it is roaring. I think that might be of the BA 777. And the weather is not getting much better, but we're still here, we're still live. The runway is getting nice and soggy, so we're going to be seeing loads of wet splashes from the touching down aircraft. Obviously, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying the content so far. Alright, so my live chat is back. Let's see, Bunny Man, good afternoon to you. Yazwant, good afternoon to you. Thanks for joining us. Oh, we've got an arrival inbound. And Kevin Pride saying it is next week that Etihad will bring in the A380 for the first time at London Heathrow. It indeed is, and it's not too sure what time it will be, but it is on Saturday. But yeah, no, it will be really great to capture the Etihad A380 if it does come during our period of time. We'll most likely start on the Saturday at around 11 o'clock, same as today maybe. But it really all depends on our schedule, so we'll it all depends. In fact, actually, I think the runway alternations will mean that they'll use runway 27 right for the arriving traffic in the afternoon. Yeah, so no, actually that might be at 3 o'clock in the morning, which will start our stream next week on the Saturday. Sorry about that, I just completely forgot about the runway alternations. But yeah, next Saturday, if it does come within our time range, we will definitely be there. But let's have our fingers crossed for its afternoon arrival, but we don't know. The Finnair A320 with its touchdown, operating on behalf of British Airways today. And the rain is crazy. I don't know if you guys can see it on the stream. It is picking up quite a bit. It is really nice. Of course, it's not nice when you think about risking camera gear, but it is really nice for the shots we're getting. Let's see. And Cedra saying, I love the sound of rain on the umbrellas, etc. It is really nice, I must say. It's almost as if we're putting on an ASMR show whilst we're filming the aviation action here at London Heathrow. And Stefan Roos, good afternoon to you. Hope you're doing very well. Thanks for joining us here at London Heathrow for the action. Got an arrival inbound, and I'm going to assume it's a new jet since the lights are quite bright. So yes, it does seem to be a neo jet. It's the TAP Air Portugal. Is that an A320? I think it's an A320 neo. We'll have to check when it gets close. Yes, it is. It's the A320 neo from Lisbon. And this weather is getting hectic. You can just about see the wet spray of the aircraft upon arrival, and Cedra saying you could hear the 777 there. So yeah, it was the American Airlines 777 actually that was starting its engines. They were really loud. Never experienced anything like that. Obviously, I've been through engine sounds, but that 777 was something else. Let's see, a very warm welcome to our 1,000 live viewers that are joining us here at London Heathrow for the rainy arrivals actions. Loads of wet spray from the runway at the moment, and it seems as if it's going to be picking up. So stay tuned if you are enjoying the wet action. And let's see. PBD Life 3 saying, let's see. Hi, can I have a shout out? A massive fan. Well, indeed you can. A big shout out to you. Thanks for being a supporter of the channel. We really appreciate you. Very, very rainy at the moment. Let's see, Tim, thank you so much for the 5 gifted Aviation Hunters memberships. Just such a legend, Tim. Big shout out to you, Tim. Let's see, and got another arrival inbound. Let's see what's next. Ah, Tim, you're amazing. Thank you so much. So it is very, very dark, and the camera is struggling to see the jet, but there it is. It's just appeared. That's the oh, is that a BA 319 or an A320? And Jamie saying, watching from Sydney, Australia. Loving the stream. Well, thank you so much. What's the time over in Sydney? Oh, there's the TAP Air Portugal A320 Neo. That's holding short because we've got a, is that a 777? That's the 767 without winglets that's pushing back. Once again, another United jet. And Tim saying, see, you've made me go all red and blushing again, Danny. I think it's just one of those things I do very well, Tim. But yeah, no, a huge shout out to you, Tim. Thank you so much. The Planespotting channel, good afternoon to you, saying hello, how's it going? It's going really well. Just in for some amazing rainy action here at London Heathrow. Let's see, so it seems like the ceiling of clouds is really low at the moment. It's the can't really see much further into the sky, but there is the BA A320 CEO. And Kevin saying, I think Australia 10 to 9 hours in front of us, while waking up, well, not even waking up, but staying awake nice and late for our stream. That is lovely to hear. And Cedar saying still no winglets, and indeed that is correct. This 767 hasn't got any winglets. Not too sure why, but I guess it's just the way it is. We'll focus on Watermelon Airlines. That's TAP and their A320 Neo. This year it arrived from Lisbon. And Declan saying, can you see the windsock? Yes, I can. Let's. I'll try and focus on it now. Let's see. There it is. Oh well, it doesn't seem to be doing anything. Well, there it is, Declan. And Ravi Patel saying, hey, can you show me some departures? I'll constantly watch out for them, so if there is any plane in particular that you'd like us to see, just let us know and we'll focus on it. But yeah, I'm looking for some departures for you. Seems as if the rain has calmed down a bit. And that's the British Airways A319 that had just arrived. And Cedar Sun saying that poor plane, all of the other planes are going to make fun of it for not having winglets. Jamie saying history in 1985. As a 12-year-old, I watched the Concorde take off from runway 27 right, and the sound was, the sound made me deaf, lol. 10 p.m. Saturday night here in Sydney, Australia. Well, we've got a Concorde somewhere around the airport. I'm not too sure where. I don't think we've got any views of it, but what we do have views is the Qantas 787, which is just about to enter. Runway 27 left for the departure. The United 767 is not doing us a favour by blocking us from the view, but there it is. I know it is very far away, but it is a Qantas jet for our Australian viewers. Let's see, that Planespotting channel saying weather's looking interesting. It definitely is. It's getting more sunny, but the rain is still dropping. In fact, it is getting calmer. It's a bit of a weird one, but it is an average UK weather, or an average UK day. And that was a departure there from the American Airlines Boeing 777. Alright, let's see. Lottie Liu saying, I'm so excited to see the return of the Etihad A380. I can't wait for it, and I love Etihad. I do like the Etihad airline as well. It's really great to see that, that the A380 is coming back into service here at London Heathrow. It really just adds to the amount of A380s we see at London Heathrow. But it would be amazing to catch it. Just all depends on when they'll be bringing it out. And Costa saying that 767 hasn't got its winglets because it's a 400 ER. Well, thank you for that fact. Didn't actually know that, so a big thank you to you. And let's see, Tim saying looking a bit sad and droppy there, the windsock. Ravi Patel saying thanks for that. I'm after the Delta 767 going towards New York, should be taking off soon. Yeah, just let me know when it's just about to reach the runway, and then we'll make sure to watch out for it. It is very difficult to manage, obviously, the radar and the arrivals and departures. What I have managed to catch a glimpse of is the Qantas 787. It's liftoff from runway 27 left. It's just waiting for it to appear behind the buildings. I did see it with its nose up. I don't know where it's gone. And that's the Qantas 787 for you. It's arrived at 6 o'clock in the morning and departed at 1 or 10 past 1. And Kevin saying, oh no, actually let's read your Cedars first. So the Cedar saying it's eased here as well. It's yeah, it does seem like the weather is getting a bit better here with the occasional raindrop. Kevin saying I watch all other aviation channels. Sydney Airport at night is amazing. Never seen an airport lit up like that before. See, we used to come here at London Heathrow actually at 6 o'clock in the morning. During the winter time, I think it was, and it was really, really nice when it was dark and light. It was just a shame that they haven't really lit up the place as much as we would have hoped. But hopefully that could be a thing for the airport to do to, well, for the future for us. But yeah, no, I'd love to see what Sydney looks like in the evening. And Yazwant saying there is an Air India scheduled to take off at 1:15 to Delhi. Excited to see that. I'll make sure to keep my eyes peeled for that. And that's what we need. We need the bigger planes. We need an A380 up next. The wet runway is making the landing look really, really nice. Let's see. And Declan Dolan saying Concorde is to the left of that Qantas. Yeah, we don't really have views of the Concorde, so. And Jamie saying, I see the kangaroo. Ravi Patel saying, got some family abroad. And there's a United 767 on for departure, but we've got a 787 for arrivals up first. So we'll keep watching for that Air India departure for you, and the Delta 767 as well. Yeah, we're just looking at the runway just to see where the jets are at. Ready for the wet spray. And lovely stuff. You know what? I think I want some more rain actually, because this is making for some really, really great action. So the TAP Air Portugal A320neo finally moving. I think the air traffic controllers have assigned it to a gate now. So just checking the radar for the Delta 767 and the Air India 787 for the departing traffic. We can't quite see them on the radar as of now, so we're obviously going to keep our eyes peeled for that. But do let us know as we, or as the jet gets closer to its departing time. And Roland saying, first view of your channel, picture quality very good from darkest Hertfordshire. Well, thank you so much for your kind words, and we're really glad to hear that you're enjoying the picture quality and the stream overall. But very warm welcome to you. The Finnair A320 operating on behalf of British Airways today. One of many Finnair jets that we've seen today. And it looks to be another 777, so we might get some more wet sprays from this. And Jamie saying, yes, our heavies for Heathrow leave in the late afternoon via Singapore and Bahrain. And Tams Austin, good afternoon to you. And well, seems as if the runway is not as wet as we would have hoped. I think that is partly to blame. I think we should blame the 777 that had landed just before that one that we just seen, because I think that had pretty much removed all of the water from the runway. But the clouds are looking as if it will be raining very, very soon, so we're definitely going to be watching out for that. Let's see, Glenn's Aviation channel saying hello, subscribed, liked, and Air Canada 777 that landed. I was on that plane going to Canada last year. Boy, does time fly. Well, thank you so much for your support. Indeed does. It indeed does. But yeah, big thank you for liking and subscribing to the channel, Glenn's Aviation Love. Big shout out to you. And Jamie saying the air traffic at Heathrow is insane, LOL. We should see the traffic actually at what's it called, at 6 o'clock in the morning at Heathrow. We've got about like 15 jets circling around the airport waiting for a slot to arrive. It is really crazy. 737 struggling quite a bit. That's the Royal Air Maroc 737-800. Sorry, it's the Air Algeria. Completely mixed them up. So I got myself modelled up with the other 737 operators here at London Heathrow. I do apologise for that. And yes, so the Delta 767, is that the one that's departing at 1:55? That is DL33. Just someone confirm if that's the Delta that we're looking for. And Declan Dolan saying, is there 3 A380s at the BA sheds? Just looking now, I think, is that the tail of one? I don't think so. There's a tail of a BA A380 right over there. Is that a departure though? I'm not too sure. Or is that at the hangar? I'm not too sure though. But no, I can't quite see any Declan. Got an arrival. Let's watch that. And Aviator EK saying crosswinds are strong. Right, not too bad, but that 737 did struggle quite a bit. Let's see if this, I think it's an A320, will do any better. And Bazooka saying, hey, watching from Geelong, Victoria, Australia. Thanks so much for your channel and streaming live. I love it. Well, thank you so much for being here. We really do appreciate you joining us, and we're really glad that you're enjoying the stream. And so there's the Aegean Airlines A321neo heading to Athens. About a 4-hour flight there for that aircraft. So what should we focus on? Let's focus on this United 767 and its cargo doors open, as well as it receiving catering. So is the Air India jet the I think that's AI 112 7878 Dreamliner that was scheduled to depart at 1:15? Because if that was the one, it's been delayed for about 15 to 20 minutes. I think that was Ravi that wanted to see that. Let's see, I was inverted. Good afternoon to you, saying great shots. Well, thank you very much. Jamie saying Heathrow air traffic. Oh my god, not another one, LOL. Well, you're lucky we've got clouds that are quite low today, because we can't really see the traffic in the skies, but I'm sure there is at least 3 jets on approach into runway 27 right. Really just an average day for London Heathrow. And Cedra Sun using the British Airways and the butter exclusive membership emojis. Lovely stuff. So let's see, we've just had a departure which I'd just about seen. We'll focus on this Cathay Pacific jet until we see the aircraft. In fact, let's move close to the air traffic control tower. I feel as if we don't focus on this too much. So just waiting for the next departure, which I'd just seen pass us, but I'm not too sure what point is that. And oh, there it is. Looks to be a 787 with the curved wings. And Tim saying, just looking at the Etihad website, an EY19 just showing an A380 until the 1st of August. I'm not sure if that's revised, if that is a revised date for the A380 to return, or the website not being updated correctly. Yeah, that's an interesting one, because they did announce they'll be flying out next Saturday with the A380. So yeah, I'd assume that they haven't exactly updated the website. Aviator EK, good afternoon to you, saying, when I grow up I want to be a pilot. And you love planes so much. Well, we all do. And well, if that's really what you want to do in the future, the best of luck to you. Just keep working hard, and you'll get there someday. What's this? It's an A320 Neo, and it's Scandinavian, or SAS. Nice livery on board that Scandinavian jet. It's actually the new one, much more modern than the older version with the red engines. So just a look at the Virgin Atlantic hangar, it doesn't seem as if they've got anything going on there. It does seem like there's wings of an aircraft, but yeah, no aircraft in there at the moment. We've got a pushback happening, and it's a special livery, the Brussels Airlines A320-200, which will be heading up for departure. Michael Singh saying, I saw an Etihad A380 pinging on flight radar last week at Abu Dhabi Airport. I think that's the home of Etihad Airways, so that I think is where the A380 is going to come to Heathrow from. Got the Aer Lingus A320, that's the CEO this time. Really loud reverse thrusts on board that A320 CEO. A couple of weeks ago they were actually using pretty much only A320 Neos, but now they've started using their old A320s and the 200 models. Really nice to see the old livery though. Really nice. So Tim saying, I was sure I'd heard next Saturday too, Danny. All flights to the UK are still showing as Dreamliners until the 1st of August. I'm confused. Not that it's it's an interesting one. I do hope the A380 will be arriving at, well, not at, but next Saturday.
Yes, from Ian Jackson. We have an email from him.
But yeah, no, it's it's an interesting one, Tim. Either they haven't updated it, or they'll switch final moments. let's see, Yorkshire Flyer saying Etihad original date for the A380 returning to London Heathrow is 15th of July. Not sure what it is now. I haven't heard anything new of a delay or a reschedule for the A380's return, but that was interesting because I think it was an EY12 that the A380 was supposed to be scheduled on a Saturday. There is the KLM City Hopper. It's not really a City Hopper, but it is one of their jets. It's an E190. Alright, so a nice close-up on the Aer Lingus jet. Alright, so the rain is starting to pick up. Jamie saying, do you still get the 747 to come down into London Heathrow? Well, the last stream we actually did see a Singapore 747-400, I believe it was, that had arrived. So we do. It's not really like a regular occurrence, but we do see it mainly in the evening, sometimes midday and sometimes the mornings. But mainly it's the cargo variants, such as obviously Korean Air cargo and Singapore Airlines cargo, and sometimes, was it Dubai or is it Air Atlanta or something like that? We've seen that before on a stream. And yes, once saying, can we see where the Air India is visible? I don't think we've got one. Yeah, no, it doesn't seem as if they park near us. In fact, no, they do, but it is kind of blocked by the other tails. But there it is. You can just about see it. It's the tail of the 787, the only aircraft that Air India operate here. This is the BA 320 Neo that's just about to touch down. And if the camera work is a bit scruffy, that's only going to be for probably the next 30 seconds. It's just that I've had to reopen the umbrella once again because the rain is picking up slowly but surely. And Tim saying, I guess that was a training refresher flight that they've been doing. Michael saying it most likely was if Michael has seen them at Abu Dhabi. But yeah, no, it would be nice to see another Etihad jet, this time an A380, because I know they operate the A350s and the 787s here at London Heathrow. I think 2 days ago they actually sent their Greener World livery, which was nice when I was checking the arrivals. And Yorkshire Flying saying the Etihad A380 is actually picking up at Abu Dhabi at the moment. Yeah, perhaps as Tim was saying, a trainer flight. There's the Delta A330 with a nice nose flare. That's the 900 model. I think it's got the sunshades on. And that's actually not just for aesthetics, which I originally thought it was. But no, it's for reflecting the sun. Which is a cool fact if you didn't know anything about it. And yeah, it is the cargo version, Jamie. But no, really, the 747s we get here that are obviously like regular, not diversions, they're all cargo variants and not passenger ones, and that's due to efficiency. I think more airliners are opting for more efficient obviously aircraft such as the 787 or the A350s, or you know, really the long haul newer jets, and so that's why the 747 has pretty much been retired by many airliners. Let's see. PHAR side saying hi, great channel. I flight this airport in Microsoft Flight Simulator. My favorite runway is 09 left, and the chosen aircraft is the Antonov A225 Heavy. I'm not too sure if they even have a stand for that aircraft, but yeah, that is nice to hear. Michael Singh saying, Jamie, now it's mainly cargo, but back in the days it was only a few passengers. 747s. I know Virgin Atlantic, British Airways, and many other airliners used to operate the 747s at London Heathrow. And the Cedar Sun saying there's a plane with an unusual livery about to take off. Well, actually, catch that then. Is that the Brussels Icon livery? Could be. It could be. We'll watch that. Let's see. That's the United 777. That's not the unusual one. Oh, let's catch the arrival quickly. And so Cedar Sun was saying it's the British Airways Better World livery, the special one that's going to be departing. Thanks for that, Cedar. Far Side saying hi from Brooklyn, NYC. Well, good afternoon to you. Hope you're well. And Jamie saying that Delta took a while to put his nose down. Indeed, it did. Winston, good afternoon to you. Hope you're doing very well. Thanks for finding us and joining us today. Alright, let's watch out, because we should be seeing the Air India 787 depart very soon. It's supposed to be departing in 3 minutes time, but if it's this one right here, then I don't see how we'll make it, because the traffic here at London Heathrow is very, very busy, and so he's got to be quick. But it could be a different one, I'm not 100% sure. Solar Phoenix, good afternoon to you. Saying nice to see you back. Well, it's amazing to be here. There's the A350. I think this actually might be the first A350 that we've seen today. Or no, I think we've seen a few Virgin Atlantic A350s, in fact. Yeah, I'm lying. This is one of the few A350s that we'll see today, operated by British Airways. This one, it's the 900 or 1000, I'm not too sure. I think it might be the 1000. Really nice landing there from the A350, my favourite aircraft. Really, really nice. Tim's saying if anyone is around Heathrow later, a Singapore 747 registered 9 Victor Sierra Foxtrot November is due at 7:05, currently expected at 6:15 from Sharjah. That's a cargo variant. And Herbert, good afternoon to you, saying Lufthansa flies the 747-400s and the 747-800 passenger nowadays. I think they're one of the very few airliners that still do passenger flights with the 747. Let's see, Bubbly the developer, favourite aircraft is the A350, as I said before. Really, such an amazing aircraft. There's the Cathay Pacific 777 with the doors open. One of two today. I think it was last week we saw a train of Cathay Pacific jets. It was about 4 or 3, and now it's the same but with United. There's the BA 787. Seems as if wind is picking up. And let's see, Somnath, good afternoon to you. Hope you're doing very, very well. And Caleb, good afternoon to you over in Nigeria. Let's focus on this United jet with the doors open once again, because we have got arrivals. It's just that the cloud is really low today, and so we can't really focus on them in the sky. We've just got to wait for them to get a bit closer. Let's see. Okay, Michael Singh saying Iraqi Air, Mahan Air and Rossiya has the 747 in their fleet but don't fly them. I think Rossiya is the one with the is it the tiger nose sort of thing? It had like a tiger imprint on the nose of the jet. So that there is the Brussels Airlines A320-200 heading to Brussels, and it's featuring the Belgian Icon livery. Here's another 787, once again operated by British Airways. You can see those nice and curvy wings, very unique to the 787. And Catherine, good afternoon to you, saying weirdly my favourite aircraft is Airbus's Beluga fleet. A380 next, then the Boeing 747. The Beluga's an interesting one. And the 787-8 Dreamliner leading us nicely onto the Virgin Atlantic 787-9 Dreamliner that had just departed. Wow, that 787's arrival sounded as if it's got an engine swap with the Concorde. Very, very loud when the reverse thrusts were active. Couldn't imagine what a Concorde would be. There's the Delta A330-300. That's going to be set for departure. And he's come this way. He's going to do a whole lap around the obviously the airport, and then he's going to be taxiing to London Heathrow. So he's taken quite a long route, but I'm sure he could skip some of the traffic. And yeah, Michael's just confirming Rossiya had the Tiger Special livery. They're retiring them next year. Well, I mean, that doesn't really make sense to me, because if they have them in the fleet and they're not flying them and they're going to be retiring them next year, why not do it now? It's a interesting topic, I must say. But yeah, Catherine with the Beluga being the favourite aircraft, I'm not sure if I can agree with that. I mean, it really does look like a whale. And guys, members, get the emoji, the go around emoji. We've got one right now. The Aer Lingus A320. I think that's an A321 actually. No, it's the A320. I'm not going to focus on that too much because we've got rain on the lens, I think. Let's see if we've got rain on the lens. Just let me know. I might have to give it a quick wipe down. But yeah, go around there. That was a nice one. Oh, well, we've got another one, guys. Once again, 2 go-arounds in a row. Let's get some more go-around emojis. This one, a British Airways jet. I'm really not sure what's happening now. Wow, That is lovely. 2 go-arounds in a row here at London Heathrow. No explanation at all. There isn't anything obstructing. There isn't anything obstructing the runway, but yeah, it's an interesting topic there. Really crazy that is. Wonder if it was a sudden wind change or wind shear or some of that. Let's see, Lottie saying the Etihad Manchester Flight 16 to Abu Dhabi is the Mission Impossible livery. Jamie saying, I noticed planes around the same mark on approach, hit that slightly crosswind. And Nirmal saying, come on Air India. Don't know where that is actually. It's an interesting one. I hope we haven't missed it. There is a 777 on approach. Doesn't seem as if this one's going to be going around. It's a Qatar Airlines. I'm not too sure if this is the passenger variant or the cargo, because Qatar will be operating both today. It does seem as if it's the passenger variant. So I know I'm a bit behind with the live chat just due to those 2 go-arounds. So the Air India 7878 Dreamliner is now making its way over to runway 27 left. I think that's just pushed back. So we'll be focusing on that very soon. Then the Delta Airlines A330 is also going to be making its way over. I'm not too sure where the 767 is going to be, but we'll definitely look out for that. Alright, so Guillermo, good afternoon to you over in Miami. The BA A350 is my favourite as well, very comfortable. It's nice to hear. Yeah, the A350 is a really nice jet. Winston saying Air India is delayed by an hour. Well, that's actually making its way over to the runway now. I'm not too sure if this is the same one that our viewers are after. There is the there's an arrival there, 787. Not too sure what this one is. And Bubbly the developer saying so many British Airways jets. That is indeed correct. I mean, this is their main base for them, so that would explain that. This is Saudi Air in this 787 Dreamliner. And I'll show the windsock in a minute. Nice and smoky there. The Cathay Pacific Boeing 777 making its way over to runway 27 left for a departure. Windsock as requested. It's blowing quite a bit now. Not as wet and soggy as Tim was saying earlier on. And Kevin saying, is there debris on the runway? It doesn't seem like it. There has been no ground vehicles that have visited the runway, so I'm not aware of any debris. There was nothing on the runway, no birds, none of that stuff. So I think it might have been some sudden wind that had affected the approach. But here's the Boeing 777. I think this one's operated by British Airways, it seems. And Declan saying wind shear. And Tim saying they must have been instructed to go around. I'd assume so, Tim. I mean, 2 at the same time is yeah. And Cookie Monster 65, good afternoon to you. Hope you're doing very well. And And Michael Singh saying Qatar are retiring all of their 777-300s and going to have the 777X replace them. Wow, that's nice to hear. That a nice fleet of 777s then. And very, very dirty is that BA 777 upon touchdown. Dirty like many of their aircrafts, mainly the 777s though, and some of the A380s. There's the Cathay Pacific on its taxi to 27 left. And Asidra Sun saying, did I miss a go around? And in fact, you missed 2 go arounds. So you know, make sure to just obviously use the replay and rewind. We've only just seen them for about we've only seen them about a minute ago, so you don't really have to go back as far. But yeah, 2 go rounds, and we're suspecting because of wind shear. And Kevin saying, I've flown on Virgin Atlantic's A350 and 2 787, and I found the Dreamliner is more comfortable. That's interesting, because Virgin Atlantic is supposed to be generally a better airline than TUI. TUI are more, I wouldn't say on the budget end, but definitely not on the sort of premium end of things either. But yeah, so that's an interesting one. So we've got 787 being much more comfortable than the A350. What about sound wise? Is it obviously quieter or the other way around? Anyway, here's Egypt there, and they're Boeing 777. So this is my favourite livery. Real nice livery there. I do like that. I don't know, I think this livery might be battling the Icelandair Independence livery now in terms of which one's my favourite. They're both really, really classy. Guys, make sure to smash the like button, smash the subscribe button if you guys are enjoying the stream. We really appreciate the support, and it does really help us out so much. I mean, currently on over 5,000 subscribers, which is really, really, really amazing, and that's all thanks to obviously your support. So a big shout out to our community. Let's see, Aviator EK saying can't wait until their first flight. Here's the United 7. Yes, it is. It's the BAA 380, and I don't think that it departed, so it should be making its approach into London Heathrow very, very soon. Look at that, nice flyover. I'd say about 8,000 feet. That A380, perhaps 10. So he's going to be circling around, and then he's going to begin his approach. And Cookie Monster 65. I'm not too sure the strength of the crosswinds, as it constantly is changing. I mean, the windsock is going crazy at the moment. Oh, it's calmed down a bit, as I've said it. Lovely. I think I've jinxed it quite a bit, but there is the British Airways jet that's on approach. Focus is going crazy. Let's try and get it in. There it is. The A320. And a very, very warm welcome to our 1,100 live viewers joining us at London Heathrow Airport this afternoon. There's the tail of the British Airways A380, which should be heading to runway 27 left for a departure.
Look it up on the schedule.
And 10 knots of wind here at London Heathrow at the moment. Look at that, nice and close up. We get a nice shot of the cockpit with the nose of the jet. Some really nice stuff there. Is this Egypt there, Boeing 777. I'm just looking out for the next arrival, and it has been a shame that I can't exactly see far enough because of the clouds which are blocking me. Bit annoying, but just gonna have to deal with it, I guess. Let's get flight radar open and let's check out what jets we should be expecting. Got a departure actually, so we might as well capture that. What's that? That's Iceland Air and the Independence livery. That's the 757. Nice and rare aircraft we don't see too often at London Heathrow. It's a special livery as well. That's what makes it really good. Really nice. Alright, so just opening flight radar now. And it seems as if we've got a Saudi 777 that's going to be beginning its approach very soon. That's going to be a 777-300 from Riyadh. Then we've got a British Airways A320 that's going to be it's actually been circling around the airport for the last 10 minutes. That's going to be beginning its approach in 5 minutes as well. We've got a British Airways Boeing 777 arriving in 10 minutes. A BA A380 that's circled around the airport as well. And that's the one that we've actually just seen cross over. That's from San Francisco, and that's going to be arriving in 4 minutes. So yeah, it's interesting. We've got plenty to see now. So we'll catch some of the departures actually. There's Virgin Atlantic A330 Neo being towed into parking. It does look really nice with the sunshades. And the A330, you can, in fact, we'll talk about that later because you've got a departure and it's a Delta A330-300, looking a bit yellow. So update on the Air India 787, which is has been requested by some of our viewers. That's oh, that is roaring, that A330. Anyway, the 787 is going to be departing now, the Air India jet from heading to Mumbai, and that's going to be registration Victor Tango Alpha November Tango. I think you just about saw that as it moved. And Adam, good afternoon to you, saying, wow, not busy at all. It actually is, it's just we've got a bit of a break for about 2 minutes, I'd say. It's just the fact that we can't really see in the sky, so we can't exactly show the jets that are aligning with the runway. But no, it is really busy at London Heathrow. It's just a small break, and then we've got an A380. So anyway, there's the Air India 787. That's curved wingtips, and they're heading to Mumbai. And well, Siege was saying the Riyadh flight circled too. It definitely did. It seems as if a lot of the arrivals have been circling around for quite a bit. I'm not too sure why. If anyone knows, just let us know. There is no traffic here, so I'm assuming they're waiting for some available gates. Declan Dolan saying the Egypt Air coming back up the taxiway. Indeed is. I don't know what he's done, but he's done a circle. Oh, I think I might know what it is. He's doing, so he's waiting for this United 767 to pretty much get out the way, and I think he's going to take his gate, and so that's why he was waiting there. He'd done a whole loop around just to make way for the 767, but I'm not too sure. That's just speculation. And Serge, good afternoon to you. Hope you're doing very, very well. And Declan saying, looks like operations are changing direction. Well, that's an interesting one. So what's going to happen now? Is that are they using 09 now for the arriving and departing traffic? Let's see, Lottie Liu saying the Egypt Air is going to the capital of Egypt, Cairo. Nice to hear. I think that had actually arrived. So I think he's just waiting for the gate, and then he'll be departing. Let's see. Nice head on with this 767. Alright, so we have indeed got a runway change, which is quite interesting because the windsock is still blowing our direction. So, oh no, it's actually supposed to be blowing the opposite direction for the arriving traffic. Alright, so we can try our best with the arrivals. I'm not too sure if we'll get the best shots, but we'll definitely try our best. So that's why the aircraft have been circling around the airport. That's air traffic controllers just managing the traffic at the moment for the runway change. And there's Zane Hurrell saying, hi, I'm new to the channel. This is my first stream I've ever seen from you guys. I'm not new to aviation though. It looks like a nice channel. Well, thank you so much. We're glad that you found us, and obviously we're hoping that you are enjoying the stream so far. Oh, come on, Heathrow. What's with the 09 change? I think the wind has done us dirty, guys. But don't worry. We might be able to capture some departures anyway, so focus on the aircraft in the air then. There's the Cathay Pacific Boeing 777, and that's got off the ground very quickly. That's that was a jet that we'd seen taxi. And yeah, I'm just waiting for the... No, never mind. It seems as if the aircraft are going to still circle around the airport until all of the departures are finished. Obviously taking off from runway 27 left, and then that's when the aircraft are going to switch the runways. And Cedra saying there are lots circling around the runway. And Declan saying the ATC must be juggling around the the aircraft. I think that is definitely the case. They're just waiting for all of the departures to get out of the way before the runway change. And yeah, Adam, they've just changed runways due to a change in wind direction. So the United 767 is being towed into parking. Let's see, Cheryl saying, yeah, it is amazing. It is an amazing airport. It's just a bit of a shame with the runway swap. I was expecting to be here until 3 o'clock, but obviously if the airport is summoning us to head home, then that is what we're going to do. But as of now, we're still going to be streaming, don't worry. Obviously, if the view is not perfect and you guys want us to obviously go another day, then we will do that, but it all depends on your feedback. So let's wait for some 09 ops, and when we'll see the arrivals, we'll judge whether we should head back home or we should continue the stream for an extra hour. But anyway, I saw the Thai Boeing 777, which is going to be heading to Bangkok. This is the only route that they operate out of London Heathrow. That's going to be a departure at runway 27 left, which we're just waiting for now. And Zane saying, it's a nice channel, I hope to see more streams. Well, we're trying to stream as often as we can. This week, as I said, very, very quiet for us, but we will obviously continue trying to stream as often as we can. We do want to go at least 2 to 3 times a week in the future, so obviously it's just a matter of adjusting schedules and making sure we have room for the for that stuff. But no, I mean, the best thing you guys can do if you want to support the channel is just really subscribe, like, and make sure to turn on the notification bell icon on, and that way you're alerted as to when and where we'll be heading, when our future live streams will be. It's nice. Art the Clown, welcome to Economy. Thanks for supporting the channel with the membership. Yeah, I hope you enjoy the perks. See Winston saying that wasn't A380. Indeed it was. Art the Clown saying love the stream, fantastic. Well, that is great to hear. This feedback is really amazing. Obviously any suggestions as to improvements, just let us know. Obviously had a brief chat with Tim on our Discord chat about trying to get feedback from the viewers. So you know, we're constantly trying to improve our content, so just give us ways and we'll try and obviously adjust our stream to meet those suggestions. That's anyway the United 767 that's being moved around. We'll get actually nice and close. Let's see, Richard Taylor, good afternoon to you. Adam saying, will you not be able to see landings? We will. Probably not the smaller jets, but the bigger jets will be taxiing right in front of us as they exit the runway. So we'll just have to wait and see, Adam. But we'll definitely see the departures, that'll be no questions. Alright, GXD10 edit saying this evening the winds will be back from the west. You could go to Myrtle Avenue at Aviation Hunters. We could, but I don't know. See, because we've got a 3-hour drive back to Cardiff, and so really we were hoping to end the stream by 3 o'clock with loads of 27 right and 27 left actions, but I don't know, the way things are going, it seems as if it'll be 09 all day afterwards, but it really depends on the wind. See, it's unpredictable at times. Let's see, Mark De Bruyne Walker saying first time viewer of yourself, love your channel and chat, one of the best, keep up the great work. Well, thank you so much. Well, yeah, we really appreciate the kind words. It really, like, it's interesting because these kind words are really pushing us to, you know, try harder, do better, keep streaming and all of that stuff, and it's really nice. I do like it when obviously we've got such amazing viewers like yourself, and it is still nice to see that we've got new viewers constantly coming into the channel, checking us out. It is amazing. So a big thank you for your support. Let's see, Zane Harrell saying, don't worry how often you stream, it's completely alright. It seems really nice. What camera do you use? Well, oh, what is it? Sony... I forgot what it was. Give me a minute. I need to check. Sorry, the Sony a6300 is the camera we use. I'm the videographer and I've forgotten my own camera. I don't think that's a very good sign, guys. But yeah, no, that's the camera we're using for the stream. Just had to peek around the corner to see what the name of the camera was. Anyway, let's see. Catherine saying quality, not quantity, definitely. Yeah, I mean, we're trying as hard as we can to get obviously the best quality that we've got out there. As I said earlier, 4K is something we do want to do, but internet here in London is, you know, unpredictable at times, so just waiting for them to hopefully improve it, really. But yeah, Steve88 saying, hi, very good live streaming, but why not show landings? Well, we've had a runway change and there is currently no landings at the moment at the airport, and so they're waiting for the departing jets to finally take off before they bring in the arrivals. But the arrivals will be on 09, so we've just got to see our views and see if it's worth staying. Right, let's see, just focusing on the ground jet because nothing much is going on at Heathrow. I think what's happening is the air traffic controllers are having to deal with the overwhelming amount of jets in the air and on the ground. I mean, look at this. This is 2 jets right here that are going to be departing soon. There's the Lufthansa A320 Neo. That's a departure from runway 09 right. So it seems as if they finally swapped runways. So 09 left for arrivals and 09 right for departures. So yeah, we haven't got the best views, I can admit that. So do let us know if it's obviously not worth staying for the action. But those are the departures we'll see. Adam 7 saying, such a commitment coming from Wales every time. You'll have all the shortcuts soon. Well, we'll hopefully, Adam, hopefully. Art the Clan saying, it's all good. You decide what is best. We will support your decision. It's not your fault. I support whatever you decide. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's see. Tim was saying, as Danny says there, if you have any ideas for improvements for future streams, please drop a message. Contact is in the description. Indeed it is. There's a Boeing 777. That's a 300 model. Nice and long. That nice banking out to the right. Yorkshire Flyer saying, bit of a queue of aircrafts waiting to take off from runway 09 right. Yeah, indeed there is. I think it was because of the runway swap, so one of the jets that were set to depart from 27 left probably had to change. But yeah, Eric Hansen, good afternoon to you from Detroit, Michigan. And Cedra saying there's 12 plus aircraft on holding patterns. Chris Godwin, good afternoon to you. Thanks for joining. And Kevin saying it's a let's see. Oh, the chat is gone. Let's see. Sorry about that, Kevin. I'll read your message now. The chat is just gone a bit. Okay, Kevin saying it's a cracking picture on the TV. That's nice. I actually need to see what our stream looks like on the TV. I haven't done that before. Alright, Declan showing all the viewers our member emojis. Roger, good afternoon to you. Adam saying, why is there still no landings? All the planes are doing circles. They're just waiting for the slots now. I might be able to catch a glimpse of the arrivals actually. Let's see. So you can see there, a train of 2 jets. Yeah, no, they're swapping runway directions, not runways, as Cedar was saying. Yeah, no, the viewpoint is definitely not the best for 09 action. That's unfortunate. Yeah, so not too sure if we should stay here much longer. And so that's the BA 320. Couldn't quite see the landing, so we saw the approach. Let's focus on this. This is the 787's departure. It's Virgin Atlantic, I think. If the camera's going to focus. Yeah, it is. Let's see, John Tarrant. Good afternoon to you, and welcome to Economy. Thanks for joining the membership program with us. Big thank you to you. And yeah, so guys, I think we might have to end the stream here, because this is pretty much the only views we're going to be getting, and it's not really, you know, I don't really want to leave a bad impression on all of you with the views we're getting at the moment. I mean, this runway change was not something we'd expected all day, so yeah, I think we might leave it off here. I think we'll capture this last day 380, and then we'll probably end the stream. Elizabeth, good afternoon to you. And Kevin, indeed we are at the Renaissance car park. That's going to be using the whole runway today. The BA A380 that's just touched down. The runway 09 left. And Mark Lewis saying, despite the runway swap, let's see, despite the runway swap, something is better than nothing. Departures are going to. Yeah, no, so I think, guys, we're going to be ending it off there. The views, they're okay, but they're not as good as we would have obviously liked. Obviously, we would have hoped that they would have held out with runway 27 right for the whole duration of the stream until 3 o'clock, but unfortunately that's not the case today. So yeah, I think we're going to end the stream off there. I'd just like to say a big thank you to all of our new members that have joined us today. A big thank you to all of our new subscribers and people who have liked the stream. We really do appreciate the support, and you know, it really does help the channel out so much. So if you haven't already, make sure to click those buttons. We'll be live, not too sure when, most likely next week on a Saturday, that's probably for sure. It's going to be in the afternoon at about 3 o'clock because of the runway alternation, so we'll be back for some 27 right actions. We're just going to make sure that we haven't got 09 all day, the runway 09 action. So we'll leave it off there. We'll make sure to post a community post out as to when we'll be live next, and where, of course, which most likely will be London Heathrow, as we get loads of support here. But we'll try and do a midweek show if the schedule is clear. But you know, just click the notification bell icon on just so you're notified as to any updates. But that's all from us. So a big thank you to everyone that's joined us today. It was an amazing stream, loads of action, couple of special liveries such as the Brussels jet, the Icelandair 757, loads of A380s as well, Qatar, British Airways, Emirates, and it was all great to experience it with you guys. So that's London Heathrow action for you in the afternoon. If I've missed anyone that's joined us in the channel, good afternoon to you. Obviously, thanks for joining us, and well, we'll leave it off there, and we'll see you off in the next stream. So have a great one, and take care.